recently, Eric Trump's wife, Laura Trump, said that hinted that she might be considering a Senate run in North Carolina, which would make a Senator Trump. And if there's something more terrifying than Senator Trump, let me go ahead and throw this out to you. How do you like the idea of Vice President Ivanka Trump? Because that is apparently the chatter taking place behind the scenes in Trump world, according to a recent article in New York Magazine. Here's what's going on. After Donald Trump's SeaPak speech a couple weeks ago, he convened this little meeting, and they started talking about what his future in politics could possibly be. Is he going to go with another run? Is he just going to do his political action committee? Is he forming a third party? What's going to happen? And somewhere along the lines, according to this article in New York Magazine, the idea of Ivanka Trump being his running mate came into the conversation. So yes, it is now out there in the ether in Trump world that Ivanka Trump, one of the most useless members of the Trump administration, might get the nod if he decides to run again. And the article continues that maybe it won't be Ivanka. Maybe it'll be a different Trump child, which would actually be probably even worse. But we know that Donald Trump wants to create this political dynasty. You know, that's not a secret. He wants the Trump name to be even above the Kennedy name, even above the Clinton name, creating his own political dynasty that just kind of lives on forever. But is Ivanka really a good selling point? Mike Pence was a smart choice by Donald Trump. And I'm not saying I like Pence. Don't get me wrong on that. I'm just saying, politically speaking, putting Mike Pence on the ticket was a smart move by the Republican Party, because Donald Trump, as this outsider, clearly non-religious guy, picks this uber-religious insider to be his running mate to kind of shore up the average everyday Republicans or evangelicals and all of that. So Mike Pence made sense. Ivanka absolutely makes no sense whatsoever. Donald Trump has been trying to shove Ivanka down the public's throat for as long as we can remember, basically. She was supposed to be the loving, nurturing, common sense person that he brought into his cabinet. And instead, article after article during his administration, talking to insiders in the White House, said, we don't know why in the hell she's even here. She doesn't do anything. She doesn't know anything. All she is a big giant distraction. And Trump keeps forcing her onto us, and we don't want that. And now there's a chance, if he decides to run again in 2024, that he could be forcing her not just on his cabinet members, but on the entire country. I'm not necessarily so worried about this due to one fact. I don't think Trump's actually going to run again. Whether it's because of the investigations in Georgia, the investigations in New York, or just because he doesn't feel like it. Look, the guy's also very old, may not be up to the job, but I don't think he's going to run again. He's going to continue the grift, the will he or won't he, for as long as possible. But I think when it comes down to it, Trump 2024 probably isn't as realistic as a possibility as his supporters think it is. It could absolutely happen. I just wouldn't bet on it right now.